Singaporeans and dear residents of Neesoon GRC. 大家晚上好! Thank you for coming down once again to support the Workers' Party. Thank you very much. My name is Lian. I'm the Workers' Party candidate for Punggol East SMC. Today, I'm here to talk to you about two groups of people who have been forgotten in Singapore. I call them the silent community. The first group, our elderly, our senior citizens who work very hard, contributed to nation building and the growth of our country. But when they are in their twilight years, they are forgotten. They are even engineered to travel at specific time of the day. Before 9 a.m., their senior concession passes don't apply. Auntie, uncle, 我跟你講，早起9點以前，你人袂使出門。過了9點，你才會使行你的 Easy Link 卡出來。滴，你的 concession 才會使 work。你聽有懂無？ Our senior citizens who wish to continue working find it difficult to find a job. Our senior citizens who wish to retire are told that they have to work longer. Where do we live them? In no man's land. Our senior citizens who have been saving up since they were young now find that they do not have enough money in their CPF to retire. 我人嘅 CPF 無夠用。Singapore can do better than this. The Workers' Party proposes that concession passes on public transport for the elderly should be extended to all operating hours. Older workers must be protected from exploitation and financial hardship upon turning age 62. The Workers' Party also recognized that the current re-employment provisions are in place, but these provisions should be reworked to provide stronger protections for older workers. The prices of new HDB flats should be pegged to the median income of Singaporean households. Dear Mr. Mabao Tan, would agree with me that the length of our mortgage loan is an issue. Mr. Ma, I'm just curious that, do you want your own child to take 30, 40 or even 50 years to repay his or her own housing loan? Sorry, Mr. Ma, I forgot. You actually don't have such an issue. You have the money to pay for private housing. HDB flat should be affordable, and my child should be able to pay off his or her loans in 20 years' time, not 30, 40 or even 50 years. No way. We belong to a society, a caring society. We call Singapore home, our home. But there is another group of silent community, the ones whose voices have been blocked out for very long. They are the disabled, and they are forgotten. The disabled, who often travel on public transport, finds it hard to do so. This is especially so when they travel by taxis to areas not covered by wheelchair-accessible buses. While it is good to have wheelchair-accessible buses, our current target to make it available for all bus services is for year 2023. This is way too long. You mean a first world economic nation like ours need 12 years to do something like that? This is ridiculous. Let me say this again. Singapore can do better than this. People with disabilities have the right to live a dignified and fulfilling life and be integrated with the rest of our community. It is important that we keep the fares affordable. ERP should be abolished for taxis to keep fares affordable for one responsibility for modifying all bus stops to make them wheelchair accessible. The government should also fund disabled transport concessions in line with best practices in other developed countries. Whether one is male or female, young or old, able or disabled, we carry a card that identifies us together under one common citizenship. Living up to the first 5 words of our pledge, we, the citizens of Singapore. Since young, I have known Singapore to be my country, my home. But today, we hear that Singapore is run more like a company rather than a country. Nowadays, it seems like Singapore is all about record GDP and making more and more money. We, the people of Singapore and our welfare, seem to have taken a backseat since we handed the ruling PAP a mandate of 66.6% in the last general election. In case the PAP do not know what this means, let me remind them again. For every 10 eligible voters, at least 6 of them voted for the PAP. Yet, they have failed to take care of us, the people of Singapore. It is only when the elections are around the corner do we feel like we matter. Listen to this. On 13 March 2011, SMRT will increase MRT train services by adding another 420 train trips per week on the North-South-East-West line. 20th March 2011, SBS Transit will start adding another 170 train trips per week during the morning and evening peaks as well as off-peak hours on the North-East line. On the same day, the Retail Price Watch Group rolled out initiatives to ease the pressures of rising prices on the average Singaporean. Probably, fellow Singaporeans, we really should have general elections every year. Only when the elections are here do we feel better taken care of. Apart from all this, Singaporeans get to see their PAP MPs almost every day. Elections are indeed amazing. Singapore is no doubt a country. My country, your country, our country. This election, we, the people of Singapore, are going to take back our country. On 7th of May, 2011, I repeat, we, the people of Singapore, are taking back our country. The Workers' Party believes that it is a time for you to act, to cast your vote, to choose. There is no better time than now for a call to action. This is my call to you, to every one of you here today. Help us turn the attendance here tonight into votes for the Workers' Party!